Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Namaste to all gadgeted officers, IAS, IPS, doctors, surgeons. Success in exam is built on small but consistent efforts. It is grammar may seem simple, but every mark counts in tier 1 and tier 2 banking, SSC, UPSC, NDA defense exams. Today we will focus on one of the most important topics, pronoun and their rules. If you master this, you will gain speed, accuracy, and confidence in solving tricky questions. Let's begin. First, to know about the noun introduction. Pronoun is a word. Pronoun is a word used instead of a noun to avoid repetition. Pronoun is important in exams. We have to do the error spotting also, sentence improvement, fill in the blanks. Types of pronouns we will study types of pronouns: personal pronoun, demonstrative, interrogative, relative, reflexive, indefinite, distributive pronouns. We will also learn cases of pronouns: subjective case, pronoun as subject, I, we, he, she, they. Objective case, pronoun as object, me, us, him, her, them. Possessive case, my, mine, our, ours, his, her, hers, their, theirs. We will also study rules of pronoun. 1, 2, 3 rule for in positive sense, and 2, 3, 1 rule for in a negative sense, or guilt. So pronoun must agree with its antecedent in numbers and genders. So small topics like pronouns may look easy, but they carry big weight in exams. Every right answer pushes you ahead of thousands of aspirants. Keep practicing, keep moving, and never doubt your potential. Success is waiting for those who prepare with consistency and confidence. So my dear aspirants, stay motivated, stay focused. We are going to start now. Let's get started. So pronouns and the types of a word which is used in place of a noun is known as a pronoun. I have made one video previously about the pronoun, indefinite pronouns and its rules, subject, verb agreements. So personal pronouns: I, me, we, us, you, he, him, she. Reflexive: myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves. Reciprocal: each, other, one another. Interrogative: who, whom, whose, which. Distributive: each, either, neither, every, none. Possessive: mine, our, yours, his. Emphatic: myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves. Demonstrative: this, that, these, those. Indefinite: everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody. So indefinite pronoun video I have already made and uploaded also. Kindly watch that video. Relative pronouns: who, whom, whose, which, that. So types of pronoun: personal represent people, place, or things. So I, me, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. So it represent people, place, or thing. Personals: I, me, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. So I came to see you today. I is personal pronoun. Demonstrative means demonstrating something. You are pointing to something. Demonstration means you are indicating to something. You are pointing to something. This, that, these, those. This is my book, that is my book, these are my books, those are my books. So demonstrative pronouns. Reflexive pronouns is emphasizing or reflecting back to someone or something else. You are emphasizing or reflecting back to someone or something else. Myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves. This is my book. Now, reciprocal pronoun is expressing mutual action. Mutual action. Each other, one another. Romeo and Juliet love each other. So, mutual action. Both are loving each other. Possessive means showing ownership. You have possession of that particular objects. Who, whom, which, that, whose. That bike is mine. That bike is mine. Possessive pronoun, mine. Relative pronouns relate one part of sentence, as the word indicate, relate, relative. So it means it is relating one part or sentence to another. Who, whom, which, that, whose. Example sentence: Kevin welcomed Daria, who was his neighbor. So who is in this case relative pronoun. In relating Kevin, Daria, information, giving information, who was his neighbor, Daria. Indefinite pronouns make non-specific reference. The reference is not specific. For this, I have already made the video. All, another, any, anybody, each, few, many, nobody, none, etc. Nobody was home. Nobody was home, so nobody is not indicating any specific person. So nobody is an indefinite pronoun. Interrogative means it's ask question. So who, whom, what, who are you? So who is interrogative pronoun. So common types of pronouns. So personal pronouns refer to specific people. Subject pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we. Object pronouns are me, him, her, us, them. Possessive pronouns, so ownership, mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. Demonstrative, pointing to specific things, this, that, these, those. Interrogative, help in asking question, introduce question. So example, who, what, which, whose. Indefinite pronouns refer to non-specific people or thing, the things which are not specific. Example, any, none, several, everyone, etc. Relative pronouns introduce relative clauses that provide additional information, more information about a noun. Who, whom, whose, which, that. Reflexive pronouns refer back to the subject of the sentence. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourself, themselves. Intensive pronoun. Intensive means emphasizing a noun or another pronoun but are not essential to the sentence. You are emphasizing a noun pronoun but it is not essential to the sentence. Example, myself, himself, itself. Difference from reflexive pronoun, intensive pronoun. While they look the same, an intensive pronoun can be removed from a sentence and the sentence will still make same grammar, same meaning. It provides same meaning. If we remove intensive pronoun from the sentence will give the same meaning. There is no change in the meaning if we remove intensive pronoun, because intensive pronoun, it gives extra information about noun or pronoun, extra information about subject. I myself baked the cake. You can also say I baked the cake. I myself means you are emphasizing. I myself baked the cake. I can also say I baked the cake. So if I remove myself, there is not going to change the meaning of the sentence. The sentence meaning will not change. So we can remove intensive pronoun and the meaning of the sentence remains same. Versus a reflexive, we use she cut herself. Reciprocal pronoun express a mutual relationship between subjects. Mutual relationship, each other, one another. So first person, second person, third person pronoun. First person pronoun I, mine, me, ours, we, myself, us. Second person you, yours, yourself. Third person he, they, she, them. So first person I, me, mine. Plural we, us, ours, ours. First, second person singular you, your, yours. Plural you, your, yours. Third person singular he, she, it, him, her, hers, its. Plural they, them, their, theirs. So first person is referred to the speaker, I, we. Second person to the listener. First person who is speaking, I, we. Second person to the listener. This time you are listening my video. You are watching my video, so you are second person. First person, I am speaking, so I am a speaker. Second person to the listener, you. And the third person to others with whom you are referring to or explaining about something. So he, see, it, they in narrative or conversation is third person. He, see, it, they. So pronoun cases, if a pronoun is a subject or predicate nominative, it is called nominative case. If a pronoun used as a direct object, indirect object, or object of preposition, it is called objective case. So now pronoun has three cases: nominative, objective, and possessive case. So if a pronoun act as a subject or predicate, so it known as a nominative case. If a pronoun used as a direct object, indirect object, or object of preposition, it is called objective case. If a pronoun shows possession, this or that thing belong to someone or somebody. So if pronoun shows possession, it is possessive case. So singular, first, second, third person, masculine, feminine, and neuter. We have masculine is he, objective is him, possessive is his, feminine is she, Objective is her, possessive is hers, neuter is it, and possessive its. Plurals, first, second, third person, we, you, they, us, you, them, ours, yours, theirs. So possessive, mine, yours. First person possessive case, mine. Second person possessive case, yours. Third person possessive case, his. Feminine possessive case, hers. Neuter, its. First person plural, ours. First person, second person plural, yours. Third person plural, theirs. For objective case, first person, me. Second person, you. Third person, masculine, him. Feminine, her. Neuter, it. First person, plural, us. Second person, plural, you. Third person, plural, them. So it is a objective case. So same, it's this given the table. So just you memorize. Subjective is I, you, he, she, it, we, they, who. Where noun act as a noun, pronoun act as a subject or predicate. So type of pronoun case, subjective case, nominative case, pronoun used as subject. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. He plays cricket. They are intelligent. So here he and they, both the sentence, he is a noun which act as a used as subject. So it is nominative case. Subjective case, they are intelligent, so pronoun used as subject, pronoun they used as subject. So it is subjective case or nominative case. Next one is objective case. Objective case or is also known as accusative case. Objective case is also known as accusative case. Pronoun used as object. Me, us, you, him, her, it, them. The teacher called me. So me, pronoun used as object. So it is objective case. I saw her in the park. Her is a pronoun used as object. So it is known as a objective case. Possessive case shows possession or ownership. My, mine, our, ours, yours. His, her, hers, its, they, theirs. This is my book. That pen is mine. So this shows possession. So this is possessive case. That is showing possession or ownership. Pen is mine. So it shows possession. So it is a this or that is a possessive case. So rule subject pronoun for subject. When a pronoun is subject, use nominative case. Me am going to market. It's wrong. I am going to market. We have to use nominative case. Rule 2, object pronoun for object. When a pronoun is used as object, we have to use objective case. She loves, I, wrong. We have to use objective case. Me. So she loves me. Rule 3, pronoun after preposition, objective case. This gift is for me. It's wrong. This gift is for this gift is for she. Wrong. We cannot use nominative case. We have to use pronoun after we have to use objective case. After pronoun we have to use objective case. So this gift is for her. It is correct. Then or as comparison complete the sense. After then or as, case depends on hidden verb. Which case should be used? It depends on hidden verb. After, when we are using then or as in our sentences. She is taller than I. He likes you more than me. So in this case, she is taller than I. We have to use nominative case. It acts as a subject. He likes you more than me. More than me likes you. So in this case, we have to use me as an objective case. So when we are using then or as showing comparison, we have to use the nominative case or objective case which is hidden on the verb use. So taller, it's showing comparison. Then I am. So we have to use nominative case. He likes you more than me. So in this case, we have to use objective case. More than me, likes you. Double subject or objects. When two subject or objects come in a sentence, use same case. You and I are friends. So we have to use same case. When we are using two subject in a sentence, use same case. Use same case. You and I are friends. He invited you and me. So you and me, we have to use you and me as a objective case. Both objects, you and me. So we cannot say he invited you and I. It becomes wrong. He invited you and me. Both act as object. Rule 6, after be verbs, use subjective case, formal use. When we are using be verb, is, was, am, are, where, etc. So use subjective case, nominative case. Pronoun is subject. It is I. You cannot say it is me. But in spoken English, we are saying it is me, but formal, it is I. Use nominative case, subjective case. Possessive case must be used before a gerund, verb plus ing form. I appreciate you coming early. I appreciate your coming early. I appreciate you coming early. Common but wrong in examination. So if it is written, I appreciate you coming early, it's a common we are using in our spoken English, but it is wrong grammatically. We have to correct this by I appreciate your coming early. So you have to show in this case possession. So coming is a gerund form. Coming is a gerund form, verb plus ing. So we have to use before gerund possessive case. We have to use possessive case. Very important point. When you are using gerund in your sentence, before gerund, verb plus ing, you have to use possessive case. Next rule is reflexive pronoun myself, yourself, himself, etc. used only for emphasis on or when subject is equal to object. Subject and object is equal. He hurt himself. So he hurt whom? He hurt himself. So subject and object is equivalent. I myself solved the problem. I myself solved the problem. So I solved the problem. You are just emphasizing that I myself solved the problem. So subject and object is equal. Same, he hurt himself. He hurt himself. So subject object is same person. So reflexive pronoun when used for emphasize or when subject object is are same, you have to use reflexive pronoun. So myself will do it is a wrong sentence. We cannot use like this. Case of pronoun practice question. It was she who blamed for the mistake. So it was she who blamed for the mistakes. We use subjective case. It was she. So it was she who then was blamed for the mistake. So we have to use who was. Subjective case, she. Now, between you and dash, the secret must remain. So, objective case. Pronoun after a preposition takes objective case. Whenever you are using pronoun after a preposition, takes objective case between you and me. Between is a preposition. So, after preposition, very important point. Whenever you are using preposition in your sentence and then using pronoun, so use objective case between you and me, not between you and I. The secret must remain. It is a very important point. Now, she is taller than I or me. Answer is I. Hidden verb is I am. So, we have to use nominative case. Correct, she is taller than I am. Verb am is hidden. Now, fourth one, no one but he or him could solve the problem. No one but he could solve the problem. No one but after but when subject continues use subjective case, no one but he. Who is there? It is I or me. So formal English after is, was, am pronoun should be subjective case. It is I. It is me informal, but in exam correct is it is I is correct. Use subjective case, nominative case. Very important point. It is I is correct. It is me is wrong. You can use it in informal English, in your spoken English, but it is I. You have to just spot the error in your examination. Now, next is this gift is for my friend and I or me. So me is correct. After preposition, for is a preposition. So after preposition, use objective case. For my friend and me. Very important point. After preposition, use objective case. Everyone enjoyed himself or themselves at the party. So, which one is correct? Himself or themselves? So, everyone, someone, anyone, each singular. So, correct one is you have to use everyone enjoyed himself at the party. Next sentence is it is better you go than he or him. So, you have to use he because it is better you go than you're doing the comparison. So in this case hidden verb is goes, then he goes, so you have to use nominative case. It is better you go than he goes is hidden, so you have to use nominative case, subjective case. When you're doing comparison, then you have to use nominative case because the verb is hidden in this type of sentences. In these type of sentences, Ravi and I or me are going to the meeting. Which one is correct? So we have to use subject, use subjective case. So Ravi and I are going to the meeting. It is a correct. Now next is the teacher appreciated me or my answering the question. The teacher appreciated answer possessive case before is gerund. So you my answering, my answer. The teacher appreciating my answering the question. Possessive case. Objective case used for nouns and pronouns that function as object. Used for nouns and pronouns that function as object. Example: direct object. They like her. Direct object. Her is direct object. Objective case of pronoun. Indirect object. I sent them a message. In this case, it is a indirect object of objective case of pronoun. I sent them a message. Indirect object. Object of preposition, it is from me, so it is coming after preposition is from, then me, so it acts as the object of preposition of object of objective case of pronoun. So objective case of pronoun used for nouns and pronoun that function as object, direct object, indirect object, object of preposition. So three types of object: direct objects. Direct object is the things being acted on by the verb. I saw her yesterday. So in this case, her is the direct object of the verb and her is the objective case version of see. I saw her yesterday. So her is objective case version of see. Indirect object is the recipient of the direct object. I wrote him a letter. So him is the indirect object of the verb wrote. The recipient of a letter. The recipient of a letter. So indirect object is a recipient of a direct object. So recipient of him is a recipient of letter. So which is the direct object? Him is the objective case version of he. So in this case, him acts as a indirect object of the verb wrote. Object of preposition. Object of preposition is a noun or pronoun governed by a preposition. For example, it is a present from me, from them. So them is the object of preposition. Them is the objective case version of they. In English, the objective case only affects personal pronouns. Very important point. In English, the objective case only affects personal pronoun. Example: I, he, she, we, they. Very important point. In English, the objective case only affects personal pronouns. I, he, she, we, they. For example, he becomes him, they becomes them. She become her. So example of direct objects. The direct object is the receiver of the action. The direct object can be found by locating the verb and asking what or whom. So please send him immediately. So in this case, him is the objective case. Him is in the objective case. It has changed its from he to him. So he is subjective case and its objective case is him. So it is asking question, send what or whom. Send what or whom? So answer is him. Send him. Now next is send what? Send what? This letter. Sentences, please send this letter immediately. Please, next sentence is, please send this letter immediately. Next sentence is, please send this letter immediately. So this letter is a noun phrase. So this is an objective case. This is objective case. However, it does not change. Remember that only some personal pronoun change their forms in the objective case in English. Very important point again. Few personal pronoun change their forms in the objective case in English. So here question we can ask, send what? This letter. So a direct object, we can ask the question what or whom. So we please send this letter immediately. So in this case, this is objective case, direct object. Example of indirect object, which is the recipient of direct object. The indirect object can be found by locating the direct object, then asking who or what received it. Who or what received it. So in the given example, please send me the letter immediately. Please send me the letter immediately. Question, send what? Answer is the letter. So who or what received the letter? Me received the letter. So in this case, me is the indirect objects. Me is indirect object, recipient of the direct object. Next example sentence, friends should always tell you the truth, but please don't. So in this case, tell what? Answer is truth. Who or what received it? You. You received it. Friends should always tell you the truth. So who received the truth? You. So in this case, it acts as an indirect object. Now, important point to note, all personal pronouns change their forms in the objective case. In this example, you is in the objective case, which is the same spelling as the subjective case version. So you is used same as the subjective case and objective case. No need to confuse. Example of object of preposition, the noun and pronoun. When we are using noun and pronoun after a preposition, then it becomes object of a preposition. So she sits with me. So with is a preposition. So me is object of preposition of objective case of pronoun. We will sell alongside her. Alongside is preposition and her is coming pronoun, which is object of preposition of objective case of pronoun. You can tell a lot about a fellow's character by his way of eating jelly beans. It is said by President Ronald Reagan. So about is a fellow's characters by his way of eating jelly beans. So his is object of preposition coming after by preposition. So here the object of preposition are noun clauses. So noun clauses is by his way of eating jelly beans. Noun clause is by his way of eating jelly beans. So by is a preposition, after his is the object of preposition, which is the objective case of pronoun. So an object can be a single word, a pronoun, or a noun phrase or noun clause. So in this case, it is a noun clause by his way of eating jelly beans. Examples given, few identify pronoun cases, Mia, Rene, and she giggled. So she is in this case is nominative case. Arturo believes her. So believes her is objective case. Yours is on the table, so it shows possessive case. Maria tickled her. So tickled her, objective case. Larry, Gary, and he built the dog house. So he is nominative case. Mary put him in the dog house. So him is objective case, direct object. His is the biggest dog fish. So his showing position. So possessive case. Governor Morris and he represent the commercial federalist. So he is the nominative case, act as a subject. Congress gave him authority over the disordered finances of the new nation. So him is direct object, objective case. His was the largest contribution. So he is showing position. So his is possessive case. Example 2, to identify pronoun cases, tell how the pronoun is used in each sentence. Subject, direct object, indirect object, or object of preposition or possession. Many examples are given. Mrs. Who thanked him for the gift. So him is here is a direct object. You thanked whom? So him. So it's a direct object. That car is hers, showing possession. So it shows possession. We promise to help. So here act as a subject. Son gave her a broom. So her is a indirect with whom you have given. So her. So it is an indirect object. Mia and Min laughed with them. So in this case, them is a object of preposition, which is it is coming after preposition with. We subbed Christina another helping. So we subbed as a subject. Boomer likes him for building a dog house. So him used as a direct object. They found themselves in the dog house because they were late to dinner. So they is the subject. Boomer growled at them for trying to crawl into his house. So here them is the object of preposition is coming after preposition a. 88. He gave her a lick of filling his dish with meat. So here her used as a indirect object with indirect object. He gave her a lick for filling his dish with meat. They agreed with Robert Morris' suggestion for playing for debts. So debts. So they is the subject. Morris had argued with them over debt payment. So with is a preposition. After that, it is the object of preposition. So determine how the pronoun is used in each sentence, then refer to the pronoun cases, the class elected even and he or him. So in this case, we have to use direct object. So we choose the objective case pronoun him, the class elected even and him. So it is a direct object, him. We have to use direct object, him. Objective case. Both Henry and she or her have arrived. So both Henry and she, we have to use subjective case. The pronoun is a subject of the sentence. So we have to choose nominative case. She. Both Henry and she have arrived. Next example sentence is the invitation was sent to Donald and she or her. So in this case, send to preposition to preposition. So the pronoun is the object of preposition to. So we choose the objective case. After preposition, we have to use choose objective case. So the invitation was sent to Donald and her. Mr. Mango wants stuffed animals for Miss Grape and she or her. So in this case, the pronoun is the object of preposition for. For is a preposition. So we have to choose objective case her. Now the fair board Miss Prune and he or him. So in this case, what is the pronoun is a direct object. So we have to choose the objective case him. Miss Pune is a direct object, Prune. So we have to use the objective case, him. The fair both Mrs. Prune and him. Both John Dickinson and he or him opposed the Declaration of Independence, yet Robert Morris signed it. So in this case, the pronoun is the sentence subject, used as a subject. So we have to choose objective case, both John Dixon and he. We have to choose he, because John Dixon is a subject, is a sentence subject. So we have to choose nominative case, subjective case. Now next example sentence is Robert Morris provided funds for Washington's army and they or them. So in this case, for is a preposition. So after preposition, we always take objective case. So we in this sentence we have to use Washington's army and them. Next example sentence, the war prohibited Charles Willing and he or him. Charles Willing is a direct object, so we have to choose objective case, him. So first, second and third person rules. First person I, we, second person you, third person he, she, it, they. Subject form I or we are used as subject. I am a teacher. We are going to market. So I is a subject. We is subject. Pronoun. Now, object form, me or us are used as object. He helped me. So, me is the objective case. The teacher praised us. Us is the object, act as a object. First person pronoun agree with the speaker's own action, opposition. My book is on the table. Our team won the match. So, in this case, first person pronoun agree with the speaker's own action or position. Second person pronoun refers to the person who is being spoken to, with whom, about whom you are speaking to. So singular, plural, you, your, yours. So you works for both singular and plural. We use you for both singular and plural. You are my friend, singular. You are good students, plural. So we can use you for both singular and plural. Object form also uses you. I will help you. In this case, this you is object, used as a object. So object form also uses you. So these are the important points. You works for both singular and plural. It also works same as a object case you. Verb agreement depends on number. You are good boy, singular. You are good students, plural. You are a good boy, singular. You are good students. It means plural. Third person pronoun refers to the person or things being spoken about. Singular, he, she, it, him, her, hers, its. So with whom you are talking about that person or things being spoken about. So they, them, their, theirs, plural. Singular, he, she, it, him, her, his, hers, its. Plural, they, them, their, theirs. Subject form rules, he, she, it, they, he is a doctor, they are parents, they are players. So he is a subject, act as a subject, they act as a subject. Object form, him, her, it, them. I saw her yesterday, so her is object. Third person object. We met them at the park, so them is the object of the sentence. Third person pronoun object. Possessive pronoun, his, her, it, it's, there. This is his car, showing possession. So third person pronoun, possessive form. Their house is big, so there is a third person possessive pronoun. There is. Verb agreement, singular, third person take verb plus SES or ES in present simple, in present tense, in present indefinite tense. He writes a letter daily. She speaks English well. Plural, third person take base verb. They play football. So when we are not taking S or ES, it becomes plural. So second person we have learned. Third person we have learned. Now special rule for exam. Order a pronoun politeness rule. Politeness, if you are politely asking to something or you are just using in your sentence polite way. So if all person are mentioned, that rule is 2-3-1. You, he, I will go. So it shows politeness. So if all person are in positive sense, so rule is 2-3-1. All person are mentioned. All person, we are describing about the all person in sentences. So 2-3-1 rules. You, he, and I will go. 2-3-1 rule. If it is about any fault, any mistake, so we have to use 1-2-3 rule. I, you, and he are responsible. If we have committed any mistake, if any fault is there, so we have to follow the rule 1-2-3. 1-2-3. I, you, and he are responsible. I, you, and he are responsible. For normal, positive sense, rule is 2-3-1. And for negative sense, any mistake, anything like that, we have to use 1-2-3 rule. It is very important rule. Reflexive forms, first person myself, ourselves, second person yourself, yourselves. Third person himself, herself, itself, themselves. First person myself, ourselves. Second person yourself, yourselves. Third person himself, herself, itself, themselves. So first person, second person, basic. First person is speaker, I, we, me, us, my, our, mine, our. Second person, the listener, you, your, yours. Third person, the one spoken about, he, she, it, they, him, her, them, his, hers, theirs. So rules, important rules of person consistency. It means never mix different person unnecessarily in a single subject. If it is not required, no need to mix different person in a single subject. Correct? You and I are good friends. So both you and I are in subjective case, nominative case. You cannot mix subjective and nominative case. If you're saying you and me is good friend, it becomes wrong. So you and I are good friends. You and I are good friends. You cannot say also you and I am good friends. You and I. The verb will come based on the second form. Two and one. So you and I are good friends. You and me is good friend is wrong. You is in nominative case and me sub objective case. Sentence becomes wrong. And here you and I are good friends. We are not using I am reason. We have to follow accordingly to the second 2-1 rule. So the verb will come according to the you second person. Now, order of pronouns we have seen 1, 2, 3 are together in one sentence. The order depends on positive or negative meaning. So, 2, 3, 1, positive meaning we have learned also in previous slide. You, he, she, I. 2, 3, 1. So, you, he, and I will go to the market. So, it depends on the positive meaning. Whenever we are using and giving any positive meaning to the sentence, you have to use the sequence 2, 3, 1. When the meaning is negative, any fault, any mistake, any confession, it's coming in negative meaning. So we have to use 1, 2, 3. I, you, he, she. So I, you, he are to blame for the boss, for the loss. I, you, and he are to blame for the loss. So I is first person, you is second person, and then third person for any negative meaning. And for normal, we have to use 2, 3, 1. So case of pronoun subject I, we have seen I, he, she, they, you, it, subject, object, me, us, him, her, them, you, it, possessive, my, mine, our, ours, his, her, hers, their, theirs, your, yours, its. So between you and me, he is wrong. Between you and I, we cannot say because he is wrong. It is wrong. Between you and me, he is wrong. It is showing position. So we have to use between you and me. Between you and I, he is wrong. It becomes wrong. So we have to use objective case, me. Between you and me, he is wrong. Now reflexive pronoun, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourself, themselves is used when subject and object or you are giving emphasis to the sentence. I hurt myself. I myself completed the work. So in this case, subject object is same. I with who you hurt whomself. I hurt myself. So subject and object is same. I myself completed the work. So he is similar, senior than myself. It is a wrong. He is senior than himself, then it becomes right. Otherwise, he is senior than myself is wrong. Possessive confusion, never use a apostrophe with possessive pronoun. This book is mine is correct. We cannot say this book is mine's. It is important point again. Now, pronoun must agree with its antecedent in a person, number, and gender, which I have explained in the previous video in an indefinite pronoun video. So, everyone must example sentences. Everyone must do his or her duty. Everyone subject is pronoun is singular, so we have to use singular pronouns. So everyone must do their duty in formal grammar, though common in spoken English. So we have everyone must do their duty. We are using nowadays. Now we are using in modern English. Everyone must do their duty. It is a correct also. We are using in modern English. Exam oriented spot error example between you and I, C is honest. Between you and me, objective case, C is honest. You and me are responsible for this mistake. It's a wrong. You and I use nominative case. You and I. are responsible for this mistake. I, he, and you are guilty for this error. It is a wrong, because for error we have to use the sequence 1, 2, 3. I, you, and he are guilty of this error. This pen is yours. So for emphasis, we cannot use apostrophe. So this sentence is wrong. This pen is yours. No use of apostrophe. So practice question, identify the error between you and I. There can be no misunderstanding. So in this sentence, there is a no error. Choose the correct sentence. You and me are invited to the party. You and I are invited to the party. So it is a correct case. You and I both are in nominative case. So you and I are invited to the party. I and you are invited to the party. It's wrong. Me and you are invited to the party. It's wrong. Spot the error. It is I who is responsible for this mistake. So these verbs agree with first person. Should be who am responsible. So it is so correct one is it is I who am responsible, not who is responsible. So its second part, who is responsible, is wrong. Now next, correct order of pronoun in a positive sense is 2, 3, 1. You, he, and I. Identify the error. I, you, and he are to blame for the accident. So there is a error. Negative sense, we have to correct order is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1 is correct order is 1, 2, 3. So in this sentence, there is a no error in sentence. So if you and he are to blame for the accident, it is a correct sentence, no error. Now, spot the error. Everyone must do their duty with honesty. So correct answer is everyone is singular. Everyone is singular. So we have to use his or her, but in modern English, we are using their also. Now next is choose the correct sentence. This book is me, my, mine, mine's, mine. So B is correct because we have to use possessive pronoun mine. Mine's apostrophe, we cannot use. Mine's is not a word used in English grammar. So mine is B part is correct. Identify the error. He hurt him badly yesterday. So we have to use here emphatic pronoun, reflexive pronoun. Subject object is equal. He hurt himself. So fill in the blanks. It was who called you yesterday. So in this case, we have to use it was I. I as a subject. Subjective case is used. It was I who called you yesterday. Subjective case should be used. Spot the error. This is yours and not mine. Please take it. So yours is not, we cannot use apostrophe in possessive case. So first A is wrong. This is yours in this, no apostrophe is needed. Pronouns, first person, subject pronoun, object pronoun, possessive adjective, reflexive pronoun. So possessive pronoun, possessive adjective, I will make the separate video and explain all the rules and differentiation. Subject pronoun, we have learned I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they are used in the place of subject of a sentence. So in this sentence given, I am reading an interesting book. So I is here is a subject. I enjoyed reading this book. It is about space tourism. So it is used as a subject pronoun. Now the children are going to school. They are excited about new school year. So here they is used because subject is children. So we have to use they, plural form. Subject pronouns I, you, we, you, he, she, it, they. So I am reading an interesting book. It is about recycling. So it is subject pronoun. You should study hard to pass the test. You is subject pronoun. We are enjoying our time at the party. We is subject pronoun. Paula likes animals. She has 3 pets at home. So she is subject pronoun. My brother is a doctor. He is hardworking. He is subject pronoun. Act as a subject. The children are playing. They look very happy. So they is subject pronoun. So rule of subject pronoun is I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Subject pronoun are used as a doer of an action in a sentence. I am a teacher. She sings well. So it's a correct one. We cannot say me am a teacher. Never use object pronouns with subject pronoun. Me and him are going. It's a wrong. You have to say he and I are going. He and I are going. Based on he and I are going, not am going. He and I are going. Compound subjects. When two pronouns are joined with and, use subject pronouns. When two pronouns are joined with and, use always subject pronoun. He and I went to the park. You cannot say him and me went to the park. Next rule, politeness rule. In compound subject, put I last. If you are using a pronoun in compound subject, use I at the last of the sentence. Ram and I are friends. It is correct one. Ram and I are friends, not I and Ram are friends. Use I at last when you are using compound subjects. Ram and I are friends. Ram and I are friends. Kindly memorize this and understand this rule. Linking verbs be, seem, become, etc. After this verb, use subject pronoun in formal English. It is I, formal. Common uses, we are always using in spoken English, it is me, but formal is it is I. Pronoun agreement, subject pronoun must agree in person and number with the verb. They are playing, she is dancing. So there is plural and she is dancing singular verb. So important question with answer is given. So me and Ria went to school. Ria and I went to school. It is correct. Choose the correct option. It was dash who helped you. So in this case, it was I, formal grammar subject pronoun after verbs. So it was I. Now, error is whenever you are spotting error in your sentences during examination time, so you have to just use the error spotting and sentence improvement, or do all these sentence error, find out errors based on these rules. So fill in the blanks. I am responsible for this mistake. So I am responsible. So nominative case. Him and his brother are intelligent. So in this case, him is the object pronoun used as subject. So correct is he and his brother are intelligent. We have to use nominative case. It is me who called you. So it is me, it's a wrong sentence. It is I who called you. Formal English rules. Use nominative case. So choose a grammatically correct sentence. You and me must work hard. So in this case, you and me must work hard. Me and you must work hard. So it's both sentences are wrong. Mixing of nominative and objective case. You have to use nominative case. You and I must work hard. It is correct sentence. Part C is correct. Both used as a subject. Object pronouns. Me, you, her, him, it, us, you, them. Sir, used in place of the object of a verb or preposition. So the teacher asked me to rewrite the assignment. So in this case, me is used as the object of the verb. Verb is asked. Susie will visit us tomorrow. So us is the object of the verb visit. The employee did not like the way their boss spoke to them. So in this case, them is the object of preposition. Preposition is did not like to. To. So object pronouns, the me, you, us, you, her, him, it, them. They come in place of object of a verb or preposition. The teacher asked me to rewrite the assignment. So me is a object pronoun. Liz visited us on the weekend. Us object as act as a object. So object pronoun. I will talk to him tomorrow. So him act as a object and it is a object pronoun. We met her yesterday. Her act as a object. So direct object. So it is object pronoun. This is my new dress. I bought it online. So it is act as a direct object. So it is a object pronouns. Did you talk to them? So them is a object. So it is a object pronoun. So object pronoun rules are used when the pronoun receives the action of verb or comes after a preposition. So object pronouns are me, us, you, him, her, it, them. So after action verb, use object pronoun. Very important point. Whenever you are using action verb, use object pronoun. She helped me. I saw him yesterday. It's a correct sentence. I saw he yesterday, wrong. Because helped saw are action verb. Now, after preposition, always use object pronouns. The gift is for her. He's talking to them. So, after preposition, always use object pronoun. Compound object, use object pronouns. The teacher praised Ria and me, not Ria and I. Now, after, between, with, without, except, then, use object pronouns. Again, important point. After, between, with, without, except, then use object pronouns. This secret is between you and me. It is a correct. He is taller than me. So use object pronoun between, with, without, except, then. Then as object of infinitives, use object pronouns. So she wants me to help her. To help is infinitive, so after always use object pronouns. We accept them to arrive soon. To arrive is infinitive, so always use object pronoun. So we accept them is object pronoun. So, short answer, when you are asking any short answer, responding any short answer, so use object pronoun. If you are giving short answer, always use object pronoun in informal speech. In informal speech, who called you? Me. Informal. Formal, it was I. You have to, if you are speaking with full sentence, it was I. If you are informally saying in short answer, me. So example for exams, the teacher scolded him, object pronoun. This book belongs to us, after preposition, us, object pronoun. He gave the pen to Ria and me, to Ria and me, after and use object pronouns. Please call them immediately. So we have to use object pronoun. Don't worry about it, about preposition, it, object pronoun. So common mistake between you and I and between you and me. So you have to choose both between you and me. Objective case. It's a very important. Between you and me. Spot the error. She told I to wait outside. She told me to wait outside. She told him to wait outside. So correct is she told me to wait outside. She told me to wait outside. So correct is she told me to wait outside. So use objective case. She told me to wait outside. The gift is for you and dash. So for you have to use objective case. The gift is for you and me, not I. Choose the correct sentence. Between you and I, he is very rude. Between you and me, he is very rude. So between you and I, he is very rude. So between you and me. So we are using and after and we have to use object pronoun after preposition. Object pronoun after preposition. He invited Ritu and I to the party. So in this case, he invited Ritu and me to the party. Should be the object pronoun. I should be the object pronoun. Now again, C depends on dash for advice. C depends on, we have to use preposition after objective case. So we have to use me. The manager gave the award to he and I. So in this case, we have to use him and me, objective case. To is preposition. After preposition, we have to use objective case. After preposition is to, we have to use objective case. Him and me. It is the correct one. So rule of object pronouns. Object pronoun are used as the object of a verb or a preposition. They answer the question whom, what after the verb. So object pronouns me, us, you, him, her, it, them. So she invited me to the party. So who did she invite? Me. Clear? So we have to use object pronoun. The teacher praised us for our hard work. Praised whom? Us. Object pronoun. I will call you tomorrow. Call whom? You. Object pronoun. Everyone respects him in this office. Respect whom? Him. So him is the object pronoun. The manager scolded her for being late. Scolded whom? Her. So her is object pronoun. Who watched the movie and really enjoyed it? Enjoyed what? It. So it is object pronoun. The principal advised them to study harder. So advised whom? Them. So object pronoun you are used as the object of a verb or a preposition. Object pronoun are used as the object of a verb or a object of a preposition. They answer the question whom or what after the verb. Whom or what. So spot the error. She invited I to the wedding. Wrong. We have to use object pronoun me. The gift is for she and her brother. Wrong. This gift is object pronoun. After preposition for, we have to use object pronoun her. The teacher punished Ramesh and I for making noise. Wrong again. Ramesh and me for making noise. And after and, we have to use object case. Everyone praised he for his bravery. Again wrong. We have to use object case. Object case. Whom praised? So we have to use objective case, him. Between you and I, this plan will not work. So in this case, between also we have to use object case. Between you and me, this plan will not work. Identify the correct sentence. He invited I, he invited me. So we have to use object case. Whom invited? So me. So we have to use object case. Fill in the blanks. The teacher punished Ravi and Dash for being late. We have to use and after and objective case. So me is used. Choose the correct option. This gift is for Reena and Dash. So after and we have to use object case. After and we have to use objective case. So her is correct. Example for examination. The teacher scolded him, correct. This book belonged to us, correct. He gave the pen to Ria and me, correct. Please call them immediately, correct. Don't worry about it, correct. So in this case, all objective cases used. So common mistake between you and I, wrong. Between you and me is correct, objective case. So rule of objective pronouns we have learned. After action verbs, use object pronouns. He helped me, I saw him. After preposition, always use object pronouns. Always preposition use after preposition object pronoun. Compound object use object pronouns. The teacher praised Ria and me. So compound object always used object pronouns. Compound objects. Ria and me, compound objects. So always use object pronoun. After between, with or without, except, then use object pronouns. When you are using in sentences between, with, without, except, then use object pronouns. As object of infinitive, use object pronouns. To help, to arrive, infinitive. As object of infinitive, use object pronoun. Me, them. Short answer, always use object pronouns. Who called you? Me. Informal. Formal is it was I. So it is about the rules of pronouns. So next video I'm going to explain possessive pronoun and possessive adjective differences and directed indirect speeches and many more. I'm going to publish English grammar videos which are important for tier 1 and tier 2 examination. Stay consistent, make notes of every error spotting, practice it very honestly. Best of luck for your forthcoming